For hundreds of homeless folks living on the streets, the forecast now calls for survival.
And it did this year, yeah. Like right away, it was hot, and then all of a sudden the weather changed. Yeah.
Peter is working homeless. He's got a job, but can't make enough to make it. He's already strategizing survival.
Find places to stay warm, and there's a bunch of them. Like they give away clothes, food.
Today, the city and county came together again with a plan to prevent what happened last year when people died on the streets during severe weather.
Today, we have more shelter options in our community than we have ever had in the past. And that matters because even one night spent out in the freezing temperatures can be dangerous.
Being homeless is one thing. Being homeless when the snow and the ice and the wind and everything else is coming is a whole nother animal. It boils down to survival.
John Sherman would know. 3 years ago, he slept just feet away from today's news conference. An alcoholic. He had pneumonia and nearly died.
Went into ICU and I just ran out of options, man. I had no. There was no. It was either die that way or die out here on the streets drinking, or make a change.
John is now the peer health navigator for Transition Projects, sober for 3 years and dedicated to helping others. This winter, that's a big job.
You have to have a lot of resources if you're homeless.
If they won't come in, we'll go out to them.
And Mayor Wheeler knows for whatever reason there are some folks that just will not get into a shelter. And they're ready for that too.
We have outreach teams and of course our first responders, our police, our fire and others, they'll be out there walking the community too. But we need volunteers and we also need donations.
If you'd like to volunteer, the Joint Office for Homeless Services will actually train you. And if you can drop off items like coats, sleeping bags, or other winter survival gear, you can find drop-off locations and that volunteer information on the website 211info.org. In Portland, Chris Willis, KGW News.